let's just ignore how gross I look. But I wanted to give you guys kind of my experience and like what happened when I went to get my first vaccine. So I'm not going to tell you why I qualified, because that's none of your business, to be honest. You should never be asking someone's medical history or, you know, their job, like what qualifies them. And honestly, everyone who gets it, even if they don't like deserve it right now, it helps toward the collective. So let's just keep that there. But yeah, I went yesterday and I got my first dose of the Pfizer vaccine. That's the one that my dad got. So he kind of like was able to tell me like how it went for him and stuff like that. So you have to, ours wasn't a drive up. A lot of people I've seen online do a video about it. It was like a drive up. Ours wasn't like that. Ours, you park and you wear 2 masks. You have to wear 2 masks. You go in, you show your license, use some hand sanitizer, and then you go in and they register you, like just make sure all your information, like your insurance and your address and stuff is correct. Okay, sorry, my mom was calling me. But what was I saying? Yeah, so we went in and they registered us. I went with my brother. And they registered us, and then they take you to the nurse. And the nurse actually had all my information there, like my medications I'm on, my allergies and things like that. And she kind of told me, you know, your arm's going to be sore. The 2 main side effects after the first dose of the Pfizer are sore arm and headache. I did not get a headache. I was tired, but that's just my like natural state. But sore arm was definitely one. I know my mom had a sore arm when she got it. My dad had like no symptoms or anything at all. So yeah, so she did a shot. The shot was fine. The actual needle shot, as long as you don't look at it, it's like not a big deal. If a baby can do it, you can do it. It doesn't really hurt. It feels like the flu shot, like any other shot you ever got. It's like not, that part was totally fine. But they make you wait for 15 minutes to observe you to make sure you don't have any like allergies or anything like that. Everyone who was there was like a lot of people there, was fine. They just like moved the chairs, separated. Every single person left after the 15 minutes. I had to wait 30 instead of 15 because I have so many allergies and stuff, and the nurse just thought it would be a good idea, since I'm like pretty sensitive to things, to just, you know, wait extra longer just to see. And I was fine. My arm does hurt, and so now it's been about almost exactly 24 hours since I got it. And I still feel totally fine, but obviously more people have symptoms after the second shot. Yeah, the only thing I have right now is a sore arm, and it's freaking sore. I also have something going on up here. Don't know what that's about. Anyway, that's nothing to do with it. But I have a sore arm. It's really, really, really sore. My brother got it at the same time as me. He's totally fine. His arm isn't sore. They did tell us, you know, move your arm around, and I'm trying, but like anytime I lift it higher than here, it's like painful. I tried to use heat, didn't help. I took some ibuprofen for it last night, and it did help a little bit. But yeah, my arm's just sore. It's not a huge deal. Like, I'm honestly would rather have a sore arm than get COVID. So I'm feeling totally fine. Also, I read some information first that says women and young people are more likely to have the symptoms after the shot. And that is because it was really interesting. So I'm not a doctor, but this article was written by a doctor. I can leave the link below if I remember. So it pretty much said, excuse me, women and their estrogen and like certain levels of hormones are something that will kind of make you more likely to have the symptoms, which is true for everyone I know who's gotten it. Like the women definitely had more symptoms after the shot. Like my mom, she got the Moderna, and she, after the second shot, definitely had you know, fatigue, nausea, like really didn't feel good. She had a fever, but it was for 24 hours, and then she was totally fine. But like I said, I got the Pfizer, and this article talked about all of them. So this is like for any kind of vaccination you would get. And it said that also young people are more likely to have symptoms because when you're more elderly, your immune system is fighting more often, and when you're young, it's not. So they kind of described it as like if you don't work out and all of a sudden you like jump right into a really heavy workout, how your body's gonna be really sore. Your body's like, I don't want to do this. I just want to lay in bed. Like, this is not my normal. So that's essentially what your body is like doing. So the vaccine introduces the idea of the virus. It doesn't actually give you the virus. So like, I don't know what the hell, people are very uninformed, but it introduces like the idea of the virus and helps your body replicate what it would do if you got it. So essentially it's bringing to life all of these parts of inside of you that aren't normally dormant. They're usually not working, you know. Normally they're just kind of relaxed and chilling, and then now they're saying the vaccine is saying, like, get to work, this is what you're gonna have to do. It's like a practice run, but it's all these parts of your body that as a young person you're not usually using. So that's kind of why you get symptoms of fatigue, body aches, things like that. I thought that was really interesting. I thought it was really something that a lot of people should know more about. I feel like that article should be out to the masses. Like, I mean, it is, but like more people should read it, because I thought it was super interesting and explained that, like, you're not getting symptoms of COVID when you know, get the vaccine. It's not like the flu vaccine, and you're not, you know, I don't really know how to describe it, but like people are acting like, you know, there's side effects. Like, you're not having bad side effects or bad reaction to it. You're actually having the right reaction. Like, your body is reacting the way it should. And the reason more older people, and I guess men too, don't have as many of these symptoms from the vaccine is because for some reason, especially elderly people, are more likely to be using those white blood cells. I'm not really sure, I'm not a doctor, like I said, but you're more likely to have those things already going. Like, elderly people are already more likely to be fighting off things because they are more at risk for things like pneumonia and things like that. So their body is already like in like heightened mode of like, we have to try to fight this stuff off. But because young people aren't, that's like what that's about. I just thought it was super interesting. I thought I would share it with you. I will link the article below if I remember to. And yeah, I didn't know what shot I was getting when I first you know, was registered for it. So I thought maybe if it was Johnson & Johnson, I would do like a 48 hours after and like show you everything, but it's not. So I do have the 2 shots. So instead of waiting for 3 weeks to give you all my, you know, experience, I thought I'll do my reaction experience to the first one, and then I will come back and do it in 3 weeks when I get the second dose, which I'm assuming I will have some sort of symptoms of just vibe. But yeah, so I thought I would just come on here and do this. You guys all said yes when I asked on Instagram if you wanted this video. And yeah, I want to say there's really nothing to worry about. Right now they're even saying that babies that are born by mothers who got the vaccine in their umbilical cord thing, they are having the antibodies. So like, I just feel like it's not dangerous. Like, please get the vaccine, please do it. Like, if you have the opportunity to do it, I think it's super important, and I think that that is what will get us back to normal life, as normal as we'll ever get. You know, I have now, you know, I'm gonna be getting my second dose. My family has it, my boyfriend's parents, you know, and I just feel like it's already giving me peace of mind. The second my parents got it, I just feel so much less anxious. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you guys get it. If you have any questions I didn't answer, let me know, and look out in a couple of weeks for my video from the second dose.